One TV special report.
There are 13 members present, including the Honorable Presiding Officer.
Having 13 members present, the chair declares a quorum. Good afternoon to each and every one of us. May I request the Honorable Majority Floor Leader for the order of business.
Yes, Honorable Chair, thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. There are no guests or visitors who wish to avail the papers hour, Honorable Chair. So we proceed to item number 5, approval of the agenda for the day. There are about 7 requests for insertion, Honorable Chair. First is the press endorsement of our city mayor dated April 24, 2023, endorsing to this August body POC resolution number, Personal Council resolution number 2023-HFOG-067, series of 2023, a resolution requesting the Philippine National Police hierarchy for additional police personnel to the OZAMIZ City Police Station and endorsing the police to population ratio as approved during a joint OZAMIZ City Peace and Order Council and OZAMIZ Anti-Drug Abuse Council meeting on April 19, 2023 in the OZAMIZ Station Hall, Senator OZAMIZ Memorial Building, OZAMIZ City. The second request for insertion on the chair is the letter of our city mayor dated May 22, 2023, requesting this August body to pass a resolution approving the conduct of Cooperative Development Authority, Misamis Occidental Office Cooperative Pre-Registration Seminar on 29 May 2023 at Villa Konseho, Ozamis City. The third request for insertion is the request of our city mayor, Honorable Henry N. D. Ipon Jr., for us to enact a resolution approving the conduct of Philippine Coconut Authority Region 10 Office enlisting, delisting, and updating passes for farmers validation this May 2023 in Ozamis City. The next request for insertion is the request of our city mayor for us to enact a resolution approving the conduct of the PhilHealth OZAMIZ system orientation of PhilHealth consulta to the accredited consulta providers on 23 to 24 May 2023 in Ozamis City. The next request for insertion is the request of City Mayor for a resolution approving the conduct of DTI Misamis Occidental Provincial Office Capacity Building Training for DTI Investment Promo Officer and Local Economic Development and Investment Promotions Officers on 7 to 8 June 2023 at Royal Garden Hotel, Ozamis City. The sixth request for insertion on the is the request of our city mayor for us to pass a resolution approving the conduct of PSA Provincial Office PLC's Mobile Registration Institutional PLC's Registration and EPLED issuance for the month of June 2023 in Ozamis City. The seventh, last but not the least, request for insertion is to pass a resolution honoring Honorable Anita Nene Linsag for her legacy of strong leadership and also for the Ozamisons and to express sympathy and condolence to the bereaved family of Honorable Anita Linsag, Honorable Chair. The draft of the resolution is in passage, Honorable Chair.
Thank you.
So with that, I move for the approval joint motion the agenda for the day with 7 requests for insertion, Honorable Chair, which I enumerated a while ago, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. There is a motion to approve our agenda for today with 7 inclusions as being stipulated by the Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Motion is approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Item number 6, approval of the minutes of the previous session. Everybody was furnished copies of the minutes of the regular session on May 9, 2023, and I guess everybody was able to examine and peruse the contents thereof, Honorable Chair. So with that, I move to dispense, on joint motion, I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous regular session on May 9, 2023, and to approve same minutes in toto, Honorable Chair.
There is a motion from the Honorable Majority Floor Leader to dispense the reading of our minutes of the previous session, considering that everybody has been furnished with a copy, and move the same to approve in toto. Is there any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Honorable Chair. Item number 7, first reading revised basis of proposed ordinance of Honorable Marcelo Isramino Resican, an ordinance amending paragraph C, section 4A.03 of Article A of Ordinance number 1059-13, otherwise known as the 2013 Revised Omnibus Revenue Code of San City, by prohibiting a holder of abandoned motor cab franchise to transfer such privilege to any relative within the 6th degree by consanguinity or affinity. Honorable Chair, I now yield to the Chairman of the Committee on Public Utilities, Honorable Archie Ramiro, to introduce and recommend action on this particular item, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Romero, you are now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. Madam Chair, I move to pass this for approval. This proposed ordinance, Madam Chair, an ordinance amending paragraph C, section 4A, 03, article of ordinance number 1059-13, otherwise known as the 2013 Revised Omnibus Revenue Code of OZAMIZ City, by prohibiting a holder of abandoned motor cab franchise to transfer such as privilege to any relative within 6th degree by consanguinity or affinity. Passing this for first reading only, Madam Chair, and to be referred to the appropriate committee.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Romero. There is a motion of Honorable Romero, an ordinance amending paragraph section 4E.3 and Article E of Ordinance number 1055-13, otherwise known as the 2013 Revised Omnibus Revenue Code of OZAMIZ City, by prohibiting a holder of abandoned motor cab franchise to transfer such privilege to any relative within 6th degree by consent. Motion approved on the first reading, and this be referred to the appropriate committee. Motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Proposed resolution, none. Let us say, petition request for first reading, number 1 and number 2 are submitted pages number 1 of Barangays Balintawak and Bagay Lapang for the year 2023, Honorable Chair. These 2 items, number 1 and 2, I yield to the wisdom of the Chairman of the Committee on Barangay Affairs, Honorable John Doctor, to recommend and introduce action on these particular items, Honorable Chair.
Honorable John Doctor, you are now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Majority Floor Leader. With regards to the request of Barangay Balintawak and Barangay Dalapang, wherein Barangay Balintawak requested us to approve their supplemental budget number 1, 2023 in the amount of 50,000, and Barangay Dalapang, their supplemental budget also number 1 in the amount of 50,000. Honorable Chair, I move for its approval on first reading with reservations, Honorable Chair.
There is a motion from the Honorable John Doctor to pass this on the first reading with reservations as being manifested. Motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Considering that this two requests is duly following and completed their necessary documents required for this supplemental budget, and of course our city budget office highly recommend for our approval on this matter, Honorable Chair. So therefore move an omnibus motion, Honorable Chair, for the supplemental budget number 1 of Barangay Balintawak in the amount of 50,000, and the supplemental budget number 1 of Barangay Dalapang in the amount of 50,000 for approval on second and final reading, waiving the internal rules, Honorable Chair.
Due to the urgency of these two particular requests, a request from Barangay Balintawak for their supplemental budget 2023 in the amount of 50,000, and for the supplemental budget of Barangay Dalapang for 2023 in the amount of 50,000, move the Honorable John Doctor to pass this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules, considering the urgency of the request. Is there any comment? Remarks? Hearing none. Motion approved on the second and final reading.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Letter D, Messages and Communications. Number 1, DILG Advisory, May 15, 2023, with subject NEO for Sangguniang, strengthening capacities of local Sangguniang and local government operations. Honorable Chair, the NEO for Camiguin and Misamis Occidental is scheduled on June 13 and 14, 2023 in Cagayan City, Morbirosos Business Hotel, Honorable Chair. All city councilors and vice mayor are invited, although new refers to newly elected official, but even not newly elected, re-elected, all are also invited, Honorable Chair. And perhaps Honorable Ciso has any comment on this or remarks, Honorable Chair?
For item number 1 on messages and communications, we may hear from Honorable Suiso for any additional comments or remarks.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Presiding Officer. With regards to our upcoming strengthening capacity of local Sangguniang local government operations, or for the NEO, this has a registration fee of 15,000 pesos, which will have a deadline on May 26, that's Friday. 50,000 each. It's a 2 days, 2 nights accommodations at Mulberry Suites, Cagayan de Oro City, and it has a limited slot. So if we decide to have our attendance during the said NEO seminar, we should register on or before May 26, Friday, 2023, Madam Chair, should we decide. And we are willing to they are willing to accommodate us, especially on the slots, including also the accommodations at the hotel, Madam Chair. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Suiso, for your additional information. Noted by the chair.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Item number 1.A, decision on SP case number 20-23 titled Virginia de Olandre et al. Versus Barangay Captain Sila Maripi Agonoy for dishonesty, oppression, grave misconduct, grave negligence, abuse of authority, usurpation of authority, violation of Expanded Senior Citizens Act, interference with the internal affairs of the Senior Citizens Organization, and violations of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, Public Act 3019. Honorable Chair, may I be allowed to
Expound.
again reiterate for a friendly reminder the provision of our internal rules and procedures. Rule 7 on evidence and decision, Section 1, form a notice of decision within 90 days from the start thereof. After the end of the investigation, the Sangguniang shall render a decision by nominal voting, where a member may vote in the positive for guilty and negative for not guilty, and may qualify his and her vote, whereby the majority decision shall prevail. After the nominal voting, the Sangguniang will assign the case to the Committee on Laws, Style and Privileges, or Special Committee for the drafting of the decision. The Sangguniang shall hold a closed-door consultation to determine the penalty to be imposed in case the majority decides that the respondent is guilty of the offense charged. So at this moment, Honorable Sir, we'll have to go on nominal voting. Yes for guilty and no for not guilty. So this will be undertaken by our Secretary, Honorable Sir.
Go ahead for the nominal voting, Mr. Secretary.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Please amplify for the sake of the members of this.
The nominal vote.
Before that, I'm sorry. Honorable Sir, there was already a consensus that the hearing made last August 2023 was already enough, adequate for this August body to come up with an intelligent decision. So, that's why that is now in our agenda for today. So, the Secretary can now proceed, Honorable Chair.
Okay.
May I proceed, Madam Chair?
Yes, go ahead.
May I repeat that yes for guilty, no for not guilty. Honorable Puente Cipres? Honorable Lim? Honorable Ko? Honorable Romero Disican?
Yes.
Honorable Suizo Jr.?
I would like to explain my vote, Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
Finding the merits of the case, as well as during the investigation hearing that we conducted, we find that there is really interference, especially on the Senior Citizens Act. Finding it meritorious, I vote yes.
Honorable Lau? Honorable Sakin Jr.? Honorable Tapayan?
Yes.
Honorable Salvador?
Yes.
Honorable Doctor? Honorable Chapilio? Honorable Bation? 12 voted for yes, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary, Mr. Secretary. Yes, the yes has it. We have 12 voted for yes, that she is guilty of her act. Okay, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. With that, this August body will determine the appropriate penalty to be imposed to the respondent, Honorable Chair. And the decision will be assigned to the committee for the adopting of the written decision, Honorable Chair. So, we proceed to number 2. Court of Appeals Resolution dated April 20, 2023, rendering as dismissed the petition procedurally filed by by Captain Sheila Maripe Agonoy versus Virginia D. Orlando et al. And Sangguniang Palunsod of OZAMIZ Kontribution. So, with this decision of the Court of Appeals on the petition filed by Captain Sheila Maripe Agonoy against complainants of the case before the Osman, as well as Sangguniang Palunsod of City, I recommend that this resolution be journeyed to the record City Council.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. This item number 3 be noted.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Item number 3, answer of respondents on SP case number 21-23 entitled Sheila Maripe Agonoy versus Regia Illinorio Wilhelm Bihaling, Alexia Klein B. Magdaong for violation of Public Act number 6713, Code of Conduct, Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees, Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, Public Act 3019. Honorable Sir, if I may be allowed to speak something, Honorable Sir. The complaint refers to the release of honorarium by the barangay through its treasurer, Alexa Klein B. Maglaon, despite the absence of Lydia Illinorio and Wilhelm B. Halim during the Barangay Council meeting on March 10, 2023. But the answer, everybody response copy showed that the absence is authorized. Honorable Inorio as an approved leave from the city mayor. And Kagawad Halim also has a medical certificate. The internal rules of the Barangay Council allows absence for sick leave provided there's a medical certificate, and there was a medical certificate submitted by respondent Halim, Honorable Chair. So the complaint of the Honorable Sheila Maripe Agonoy has no leg to stand, Honorable Chair, because the absences of Kagawad Inorio and Acting Barangay Captain Inorio and Kagawad Halim are authorized. So with that, there is no more use to conduct hearing on this case and to have further proceedings. So with that, Honorable Chair, with your kind indulgence, I move on the motion to pass a resolution dismissing the complaint of Sheila Maripe Agonoy, Punong Barangay of Beniro, San City, against Lydia Illinorio, Wilhelm B. Halim, as Kagawad of Barangay Beniro, San City, and Alexa Klein B. Magdaong, as treasurer of Barangay Beniro, San City. On that motion, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Based on the presentation of the Honorable Majority Floor Leader, that the accused of the former Kapitan Sheila Maripe Agonoy against Lydia Inorio and Wilhelm Halim has no stand because Lydia Inorio has an approved trip, no? Approved leave.
One TV special report.